Hello, welcome to I'm your host, Marc Warnock, and we're here with Annalisa Deal from the Network Against Domestic Abuse. How are you doing today, Annalisa?
Good, how are you?
Not too bad. Thanks so much for coming on. Can you tell us
Yeah, thank you for
a little bit about the network and what it actually does and what it's about?
Sure. So the network is a nonprofit organization. We serve 6 towns, including Enfield, Somers, Stafford, East Windsor, Windsor Locks, and Suffield. And we help victims of domestic violence or intimate partner violence, however people feel comfortable saying it. And we help anyone who's a victim. If you're any gender, any sexual orientation, any race or background, are welcome to use our services. They're all free and confidential. And they include, we have court advocacy in Enfield and Rockville. So people who are going to court because domestic violence is a crime, there's people that can help them navigate that, figure out what's coming next, what to expect. We also have a safe house, so people who need to flee the situation can stay there. It looks like a regular house. It's comfortable, has everything that they would need. They can come in with nothing. You have food, toiletries, clothes, all sorts of stuff. And they can stay there as long as they need to get their life back on track with getting housing or jobs or whatever they might need. We also have a 24/7 hotline that people can call anytime, any day. There's always somebody there just to talk about situations or to figure out best options. And we also have community counseling for adults and children and support groups as well. There's a lot of different services for people that need them.
Yeah, it sounds like you guys got a lot of stuff going on. And
Yeah.
how did you actually get involved in the Network Against Domestic Abuse?
So I actually got involved 10 years ago, so I've been there for a while now. And I started out with their volunteer program, working with the children in the safe house, and then got a job through that. And I work as a community educator, so I work with teens and children going into the schools doing prevention programs. We do a lot of outreach programs as well, so going in to talk to like healthcare agencies or working with teachers or anybody that we can give a little bit more information for how they can help a potential victim as well.
So with everything that's going on right now with the pandemic and everything else that's going on, tell me a little bit about like how it's changed and how you guys usually would communicate with your clients or whoever that they would use your service. How has that all changed with all this going on?
It has changed a little bit in how we do them, but all of our services are still there. So anybody that needs help, we are still open and functioning. And I'm very impressed by how much my staff has managed to like really come together and come up with solutions for some of this. But we do have, our hotline is still available, and Safe Connect, which is kind of a statewide hotline, has a text and chat and email option. So if people, we realize that staying at home, calling a hotline might be hard if the abusive person is right there and they can't leave. So they're welcome to use the Safe Connect to chat or text with them as well if they can't say it. Or if it's an emergency situation, we do recommend people call the police. We actually talked to them recently in an interview. They're very happy to help, and they do the text 911 as well. So that can be helpful for emergencies. But again, our hotline is still available and we're there to talk to people. We've still been meeting with community clients through phone chats or through video conferences. So even though we're working remotely, we still get that time with them. And our court advocates too, they're still doing arraignments, helping with restraining orders, getting information that clients need through home. So we have those available as well. So although our services might not be in person anymore, we are still doing them through the phone and video as best we can. And we've actually started doing some new services too to try and help people. Like we have a podcast now to reach out to people to get some of that education and information still. And we started this Home Safe Home initiative. So sometimes we're realizing when our clients do get to move on from the safe house to a new housing, they might not have anything available in that house. So we've been reaching out to the community to get gently used furniture so that we can set up the whole place for them. So we've been able to get them like beds, refrigerators, air conditioning, all sorts of stuff that they might need for their house. So that's been a great program too.
Now, you were saying that you started off as a volunteer, and my next question is going to be, how has your volunteering changed? Have you guys seen a drop off in volunteers, or Are you guys, I know you guys are always looking for volunteers. If people wanted to know about how to do that, how would they get in touch with you?
So our volunteer program has changed a little bit over the years from when I first started. It's been a little hard to keep a traditional one in general because of our confidentiality and some of the things with working with people who have experienced trauma. So a lot of our volunteering comes in the form of our fundraising events, our golf tournament, and our purple event that people volunteer on committees for those. We also have an internship program so that I think that's kind of the more beneficial way for us to get some of the things we need from a volunteer. So we've been trying to do for the fundraising events, some of them have gotten moved or rescheduled and we're working with them that way. But for things like our internships, we're finding ways that they can help us remotely, like maybe helping to build up our social media or little projects that they can do to get us more information. So we've been trying to work with it as best we can with keeping everyone safe.
That's awesome. So we always like to kind of get close to wrapping things up by asking folks that are on the show, like during this whole time and everything that's going on, what are you most thankful for in everything?
I think that we're definitely, well, I'm thankful for our staff. I think they all do a great job and have been doing such impressive work. But in general, I think we're really the most thankful for our community that has been so generous and they've really continued to support us through this. We've been getting lots of donations and people calling in to say, like, I know the children are in the safe house this whole time. What are some things that would help them? Can we donate things to help them learn? We've gotten like English to Spanish books to help them with different language things. And they've been really helpful at trying to provide anything they need. And then with the Home Safe Home program, with donating the gently used furniture and everything, I think our community is definitely kept in touch with wanting to know how they can help us, what they can do for us. And we're just really blown away by that generosity.
That is awesome. So real quick before we wrap up, if someone wanted to donate or get in touch with you guys outside of the hotline, how is there a way to do that?
They would be able to call our general office line, which is 860-763-7430. And they can arrange with our administrative person there how they could get donations or what we might need. We also, on our Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter page, always try and put up lists of things that we might be looking for. So that would be a good way for people too.
All right, and I'm going to put in the June list for this show, but I know you'll change it as the months go on and stuff like that. But thank you so much for giving some time to chat with me during all that's going on. Appreciate it. And hopefully we'll talk to you real soon.
Thank you. We really appreciate it.
Thank you. So thank you for watching Focus, and we'll see you next time.